And a very good evening from Ahmedabad. We're off to Mumbai on board this Go Air flight. It's quite dark already, as you can see. Another late night flight. We seem to be having a splurge of late night flights at the moment, but let's try and get ourselves up and running. Battery 1 and 2, if I can find it up here somewhere. Jesus. Is the battery? It's not in here. APU master switch. APU start. Cruising this evening at an altitude of 33,000 feet. Let's get that plugged in. Let's get some lights on in the cockpit as well and see what we're doing. Flight time in the region of around about an hour. Ahmedabad, we've flown out of this airport before. I think we're going to Calcutta last time. We're now going to Mumbai. We've also flown out of Mumbai. So these are two airports in India we visited before. Okay, let's get these lights on. Let's get those on. There we go. We'll get some overhead lighting. That is already on. Fabulous. Alrighty, so our APU's operational. Let's just brighten up this. Get some of that on as well. Brighten up there. There we go. So APU is started. So APU bleed on. Get the ideas aligned. Emergency lighting can be armed now. Strobe lights set to auto. Temperature set. Program the FMC. Alrighty, so FMC, let's clear that out. Let's go to the unit page. So we are in VAAH. VAAH. We're heading to VABB. VABB. There we go. IRS. Align. Confirm alignment. Return cost index. Well, that's a budget airline. We said 33,000 feet cruising altitude today. There we are. Zero fuel weight plugged in as well. 6.3 block fuel. There we go. Wonderful. Come back to that performance page. No, sorry, flight. No. Unit ref page. No. God's sake. No, I want the performance page. Yes, I do want performance page 1. Up 0.8. Temperature flaps 4. Okay, so we are departing out runway 23 on the Bravo Victor Romeo 1 Alpha departure. Transitioning through BVR, yeah, that's correct. So from BVR, it's G210. G210. It takes us to Boffin. Boffin. And then it's insert. We are arriving into Mumbai on, I believe, runway 27. Yeah, ILS 27. There we go. via the Pokatu arrival. There we are. Do we want to go via BBB? We'll find out in a minute. Well, Mumbai is BBB itself, so I'd imagine we don't. August, we're approaching over, would be better. There we are. Transition would be Boffin at Zolu. Where Zolu is, to be honest. Okay, let's just insert that as it is. Icon, yeah, we'll work our way. Well, it pretty much flies me to there anyway. So yeah, we'll work that out as we get nearer to our destination. It'll be a bit messy on my approach otherwise. Let's see if we can straight switched on. Mode CT CAS. Get that plugged in. There we go. Weather radar sources is schedule will be aligned. Door stay, seatbelts, no smoking, beacon light can all come on now. So beacon light on, seatbelt on, no smoking on. Fuel pumps can all come on as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cruise supply. Select engine start master. I always forget that. It's really annoying. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be departing out momentarily from Mumbai. In preparation for departure, please fasten your seatbelts. Ensure your seats are upright position. Tray tables stowed, armrests are down. Okay, so let's take that off. Prepare for let's push back then. There we are. Then we get the engines doing their thing. So we push back from the gate. Sure why there's an aircraft park there. It's a really stupid place for it to be. Very sensible at all, really, is it? So we'll spin the plane around. See the lights of Ahmedabad, or whatever this place is called, in the distance there. Hope it can go away now. What I'll do is when I land I won't retract my flaps or anything, I'll leave them set out. So hopefully So the replay will display properly. Yeah, engine 1 2 master on ignition selector, come back to normal. Ground spoilers armed, auto brake max. Flaps. AP master switch. Anti-ice systems. Get the lights we need on. Weather radar. TCAS is all set. There we go. Technical config. We're all set. Let's release the parking brake. On along towards the runway. I don't know what that vehicle is doing there, apart from being in my bloody way. Get off the runway, you idiot. Right, well, there should be a runway here somewhere. A taxiway, and then, oh crap, I should have gone up the taxiway instead of the main runway. I don't suppose it really matters too much. Not on this sim anyway, in reality obviously it would. So there we are, we have to backtrack all the way down to the other end, marginally annoying. Spin it around and then it's one of these airports where they thought it would be extremely good fun to put all the terminal buildings right at one end of the runway. Yeah. It's not a very well designed airport, to be honest with you, because if you have a lot of traffic, if you're landing on runway 5, you almost got to land on 23 and take off from runway 5 to make this airport work. Otherwise you're just going to have planes backtracking on the runway. I don't know what kind of volume of air traffic this place, Ahmedabad, gets. But if they want it to be much more than it is, they're going to need to, at the very least, extend that taxiway to the end of the runway. But, there we go. So yeah, we'll backtrack all the way down, spin it round, and then depart straight out departure as we head south to Mumbai. It's a late evening departure here. Departing just before 8 PM local time. We're in, as I said, Ahmedabad. That's in India, for those of you who don't know. Like me, before I first ever flew here. If you just randomly said to me where Ahmedabad was, probably wouldn't have guessed India. I'd probably be more likely to say, I don't know, probably Pakistan or somewhere, to be honest with you. I'm sure that will please Indian people, given the rivalry the two countries have. Mistake one of their cities for somewhere in Pakistan. Oops. Probably wouldn't have pleased either of them, actually. Anyway, yes. The good thing about flight simulation is I'm now learning where these places are, so yeah. It's interesting because they often people often poke fun at the Americans for not knowing where places are in Europe, but the truth is a lot of Europeans don't know where places are. Well, I reckon a lot of people couldn't name which state is which. They know the main ones probably, like, you know, California and all that, but if you said to them, oh, where's Oregon, I bet a lot of people wouldn't have the foggiest. And probably the same with, you know, cities in Asia. They probably know where, well, I'd like to think they know where places like Malaysia and stuff are. Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Malaysia's obviously the country. I was thinking Singapore, which is a city and territory. Anyway, but they wouldn't know Well, I wouldn't actually know where the whole country is. You ask them where Brunei is, for example. Could I tell you where Brunei is? Not especially. I'm going to go and look that up in a minute after I've taken off. So strobes are on, departure lights are on, takeoff lights on, packs off for departure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's say goodbye to Ahmedabad. Manflex 40 SRS. And we are accelerating, which is always a good thing. Well, unless you're coming towards the end of the runway and you've just landed, then you don't want to be accelerating. Okay, let's rotate. Nice gentle rotation. A little bit of thing. Gear up. Let's get that autopilot on straight away. Let's get those packs back on. Now we can see the city of Ahmedabad below us as we depart out. Look at that. That looks awesome, doesn't it? I like that. One of those high-rise buildings there as we gain altitude. Yeah, that's pretty epic. Okay, climb thrust. We'll go flaps in a minute. Or not. We're putting those flaps up today? Yeah, we're slowly accelerating, we're slowly getting there. It's a pretty big city, Ahmedabad. Okay, let's go flaps up. There we are. Let's come to our local standard pressure. Let's get these lights off, so the runway turn-offs. Those can come off. Those can come off as well. Seatbelt signs come off. And did I change the standard? Yes. So yeah, we'll switch now to there we are, departing out from that's quite nice. Screenshot. We'll switch to the wing view, and you can enjoy the ride down to Mumbai. There we go. We'll see you for landing in Mumbai, folks. Okay, unfortunately, I managed to not record the descent, so I'm just going to leave you with this this landing view. I could have sworn I pressed start recording. Anyway, Mumbai is going on my recommended destinations. Look at this beautiful view as we come in over the bay, and some big buildings there, and the road there, and yeah, looks nice. So Mumbai is going on my recommended destinations to fly into. Microsoft Flight Simulator. My flaps on the replay are fixed. The ground spot is still sticking up, which is a bit annoying. And yeah, nothing much you missed about the approach other than the fact that I started descending way too near the airport. I'll give you an outside view of the landing as well, rather than just this wing view. So we'll start with the wing view. I know normally we finish with the wing view, but doing it a little bit different way around this time. But yeah, look at those visuals. Yeah, so Mumbai Air joins my recommended destinations to fly into. But it's fun living up on that hill over there, looking out over the vastness of the city. Touchdown was about, I think, 180, minus 180. So, pretty happy with it. We were close to the centre line. Could have been a little bit more on it. So yeah, as promised, I will give you a other view. So yeah, the camera drone. So yeah, pretty epic arrival. Cool display. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I guess we'll finish there. Right, farewell for now. It's quite funny. Damaged my landing gear. I'm pretty sure I damaged a bit more than that.